Good evening. Thank you for allowing me to talk to you about some important issues and try to motivate you to do something simple to help the planet. Extreme climate change, global threats from unstable foreign countries, and rising energy prices are major problems in the world today. Any one of these problems could seriously affect our future, and together they could change our planet forever. You might think that there's not much one person can do to solve all these problems, but there is one common solution to each of these problems that is so simple anyone can do it, and that is to drive an electric car. According to NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the 10 warmest years since records have been kept have all occurred since 1998. These increases in temperature are directly related to the use of fossil fuels and the level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. As shown on the lower two charts, the U.S. Department of Energy reports that 34% of all greenhouse gases emitted into the atmosphere are the result of transportation. By driving electric vehicles, we will reduce the amount of fossil fuels and the amount of greenhouse gases emitted. This will help reduce the impact of global warming on our planet. As cleaner sources of electricity like solar, wind, hydroelectric, tidal, and geothermal become more common, the effect on the environment will be further reduced. After climate change, the next greatest threat to the planet is war, and the control of energy resources is a primary cause of war. According to the U.S. Department of Energy, in 2012, the United States imported 40% of the oil it consumed. Our use of gas-powered vehicles is responsible for about 3/4 of these imports. Much of these petroleum products are imported from politically violent countries and regions of the world. Some of the largest energy exports are Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and Russia. These are also countries that are political problems to the United States. If we can reduce the use of imported fuels, we will reduce the United States' reliance on imported energy. Electricity is produced domestically, reducing our country's dependency on foreign energy. The United States has many ways to produce electricity. There are large supplies of coal and natural gas, which may not be the best for the environment, but they can be used to power electric cars and reduce our dependence on imported oil. Driving electric cars that use domestic electricity is not only better for the security concerns of the country, but also better economically. As shown on the upper chart, electricity is far cheaper than gasoline as a source of power for a vehicle. According to the United States Department of Energy, gasoline vehicles cost about 3 times more to drive than electric vehicles. The Union of Concerned Scientists stated in the article, State of Change, that an electric car saves $750 to $1,200 a year on fuel costs compared to an average gas-powered car. The savings can be even greater if the local electric utility company offers special rates for charging a car at night. Electric vehicles are also more efficient at conserving energy to power at the wheels than gasoline vehicles. Electric cars convert about 60% of the electric energy to power at the wheels compared to gas-powered cars that convert about 20% of the energy from gasoline to power at the wheels. Current tax incentives offered reduce the amount of buying an electric car. By driving an electric car instead of a gas-powered car, you can save money. Extreme climate change, political instability, and rising energy costs are big problems on a global scale. Big oil companies deny these problems exist, and they spend millions trying to influence governments to keep things the way they are now. Switching from gasoline-powered cars to electric cars may not seem like it will make much of a difference. But to solve these major problems of the world, we need to start with small steps. And one of the first steps you can take is to drive an electric car. Thank you.